Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV with Jenny.
JD.
So, Stray Kids. Another comeback.
Yeah.
Because they're not busy enough with their tour.
Yeah. I think they're like workaholics. They're putting us all to shame.
Yeah.
Don't know how they get the energy.
I know that this album has got a couple of new songs on it, plus all of their solos they've been doing on the tour.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent.
Oh, I do have a little Stray Kids story before we start.
Okay.
So, my 3-year-old niece was out with my sister. Yeah, she's 3 now.
Got quick.
And she was saying to my sister, "What's his name?" She's saying, "Whose name?" She's going, "The smiley man at Jenny's house." And my sister's kind of going, "What man at Jenny's house?" She
Felix?
said, "The smiley flat man like this."
That's Felix,
It's Felix.
isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
And my sister went, "What, the flat man?" She went, "Do you mean the cutout?" She went, "Yeah, it's not Felix." Because it turns out she has a friend at her playgroup called Phoenix. And she said, "It's not Phoenix."
Oh.
And my sister went, "Well, I don't know." So she asked me, I said, "Felix." She went, Felix.
That's pretty sharp,
So
though.
she's putting that together like, it's not that. But
That's
it's
pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ninjas.
Looks nice. I'm trying to work out, is it going to be modern or old or... I love it! Harry Potter! There's not a horse!
Cinema looking fine. It's looking good.
Need to turn it up. All the footwork. I love that. Yeah. Oh, lip ring. There's a jet ski in the indoor river. Han is looking delicious. That didn't go where I expected it to.
Yeah.
This is the bit I've heard. The walking on, walking on. Ooh, hello, singing. We've seen that palace a lot.
I did not get almost any lyrics. I desperately tried, but it was too... And a compliment. It's too visually interesting and attacking that I just wanted to watch it. I just wanted to allow myself to watch it.
I say that about all Stray Kids MVs though.
Yeah. I usually try and I'm usually okay, but I feel that today I just failed miserably.
I got
I'm
a
okay about
few
it.
bits. But I would say, first off, as a song, I like it. I don't feel it was as impactful as some of their other comebacks.
It's not like their normal style, but I love it that it's almost like and I don't know if it's a bit tongue-in-cheek, but they are totally owning it. It's like a little bit of an old school hip-hop boy band vibe from like the early 90s, late 80s. I love it.
Chan's whole outfit was E17.
Yes, literally. And literally the like, so it was really fun.
Yeah, do you know what? I think it's one of those that, I mean, I'll admit I'm still quite stuck on Chick Chick Boom. I love it so much.
Very impactful.
But I wonder whether I'm just very used to Stray Kids hitting me straight off with such impact, whereas this one was more of a vibe that I reckon is going to grow on me the more.
Yeah, that makes sense. It wasn't as... It was in your face, but not as loud, as it were. Yeah, for sure. And
it went places I didn't expect it to at times.
Oh, yeah?
Ian was singing, and it went one way in a rhythm, and then the next bit I expected it to follow, and it didn't, and that threw me off.
Yeah. But the whole, with that as well, like the whole vibe of it gave me a feeling of, even though I didn't read anything, and I'll watch it again because I want to read the lyrics, but it gave me the feel very much of a flex, right? Whatever that was, it was a flex.
What I got lyrically, obviously a lot of references to water. Changbin mentioning Harry Potter, one of my other favourite things. Yeah. That was a message. But it was I believe what they were saying was, like you say, flex, you're all drowning in the water, we're walking on it, because we're just so above you. Yeah.
And also it's like, it's quite interesting, but water is the element, they say it's the source of all life, nothing can exist without it. Too much of it will kill you. But they're basically saying what you take and you let it drown you, we take and we let it elevate us. Yeah. So they're almost like, you know what I mean? It's what you do with it that matters.
Han said something about say hello to Nemo down there or something. And Chan, and there was lines about when you're...
pop references.
Something about like when you're sinking, we're fishing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it was just... Oh, I think it's just that we're just above you.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I just say... Water. Water. There was no T's in their water.
Yeah. Well, I feel that they would have had a good teaching from Felix and Chan being Aussie.
No, but don't they say with the D, like water?
Yes, but they would have to... with English being their first language, albeit Australian English, they would have still had a good foundation to be able to learn the English common language pronunciation of water.
No, I
water,
think...
nailed it.
It's clearly just a deliberate choice on how they're pronouncing the word. Yeah. Because if you ask them, because we know Han is British,
yeah, of course,
that he would say water.
Yes, it rose such a clatter.
But do you know what? I say that I will sit here on a video and say water. I will say to you water. If I'm talking to some of my friends from when I'm younger, it'd be water.
It also can depend on how tired we are and how lazy we are being. Like we might be like, oh, can I get some water? Like yeah. So you know.
Because they're what?
Yeah, but for them, that's interesting that you mentioned that because it's a deliberate because it's almost like the beat or the note. Yeah. Like you can't water. It just doesn't.
It doesn't go with hip hop,
does it? It was like when we watched Card and it was Dumb Liddy and you were like, I can't say that. Dumb Liddy. I was like, no. Dumb Liddy. Water. Yeah. So everything there being deliberate and in that little.
I just love that.
But also the water, the is same as the noise they were doing. It's only two noises or notes that they're playing with.
And I'm going to say that's what I'm going to take and be doing from this song. You know how when I sing Maniac, I go bing, bing. Yeah. I'm going to be going...
walking around doing it. I think visually the MV is stunning, tip-top production value. Like you said, that palace is a movie set that you can rent out. Right out the gate, I mean, Han straight away. I was like, ooh, because it was like Han and the contrast of the white with all of the dark hair and everything. It was, and then you've got the white. Then there's at night in the black. And then lots of colour during the day, but there was lots of reds, white and reds. Yeah, everyone in every scene and every style looked like a snack.
Towards the end of Changbin's rap, I noticed that Chan was stood to one side in his fur coat. Obviously, you can see some chest. And it just hit me that I was so engrossed in Changbin as I am that I didn't notice that Chan's chest was there.
Yeah.
We'll need
another watch for research purposes. I also really liked that. I think that some of the reason I say, like, I think part of this is a little bit tongue-in-cheek, and they acknowledge that noise, the little record scratchy, is a little bit old school.
Yeah.
Because I think some of the stuff in that video, I love it though, although they were dead serious, a lot of that is quite ridiculous. To have a jet ski in that internal little bit of water, or Felix to be on a parked boat in the middle of the yard when there's motorbikes running around, it's so ridiculously extravagant, and it just wouldn't happen. And I really like that though, because it's just showing the...
Yeah, but do you reckon that's...
the OTT of it all.
Yeah, but do you think that's them saying, like, we're so above it, we do whatever.
Yes.
We do what we want.
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Whilst also maybe a nod to the old hip-hop music videos where it was all
ridiculous.
Crazy extravagant.
Yeah. Yes, how ridiculous it is. Look how much money we've got, look what we can do. I can be on a boat in my yard. I don't even got water. Like, it's just so ridiculous.
And there are things that IM was up on the roof.
Yeah.
But the line when he was up there was something about, I've got to climb so high you can't even see me, or something like that.
Okay.
I thought, okay.
I really liked him in the black outfit because he was wearing a cap, and that suited him really well.
I would like to say that I'm three-batter biased, Changbin is an alt, and I feel like the only reason Seungmin is not a bias for me is because sometimes in this video he looks at me as if to go, I'm not going to be your bias because I'm not allowing it. You know, it's like he's telling me when he's my bias. And right now he's saying, no, you're going to look at me, but no, you're not.
He's quite,
I feel like he's in charge of this relationship.
He's got a savage cockiness.
Which I'm not used to, okay? He's looking so good.
He looks really good. I really like him with his just natural dark hair colour. I don't think Seungmin ever had like a, I don't know, pink hair or red hair or green or anything. Like, I'm trying to think of other hair colours that he's had.
Pink in God's Menu. Yeah.
Was there pink hair in God's Menu?
Yeah, Seungmin has pink. We're going to have to rewatch God's Menu.
Okay.
I don't feel like I got enough Lino.
Speak for yourself. The amount that I got was dangerous. Whenever he was on screen, it was... What's that thing you say? It's like looking, it's like a piece of shit. That's it.
Please look at me like that.
Yeah. He looked... I was like, you're flexing about how good you are. I was like, and yet you seem kind of angry. You know what I mean? He seems kind of...
Do you know what that is? It's like he's looking at us going, I'm amazing, you just disappoint me. You know?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that you're not good enough. I'd like to see the choreo better. Even though I've seen TikToks and stuff, there was a lot of leg work.
Yes, and there was some, again, it's like that old school vibes of the footwork that they were doing on the floor. And with the big baggy pants and the chunky trainers kind of thing, it did have that old school hip hop sort of feel to it. And so the bit when Felix was standing on a boat, almost looking like a bit of a lumberjack, dare I say? He was in like a red check, like
with a cap, yeah,
like trucker American. I was like, what's going on here?
He just needed a beard,
yeah, or a beer in his hand or something, like, and an axe in the other. He looked like a bit of an American lumberjack or something. I was like, okay, but yet he was. And also, what popped in my head for a split second was Lonely Island. I'm on a boat. Like, how have you ever seen Lonely Island?
No.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to read.
You talk about songs on boats, and my head goes boats and hoes.
Like that. Yes, it's another one. So it's either those, but yeah, boats and hoes or Lonely Islands. I'm on a boat. I'll show it to you afterwards. It's Andy Samberg.
Okay.
It's really funny.
I would love to see if behind the scenes they're on that boat going boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes, yeah.
To be fair, we won't, because even if they did it, they're not going to let them say hoes.
That's it. Or they could change it, though. Boats and bros. Boats and bros. But yeah, that's what it made me think of for a split second, of how ridiculous that is. And that's what that song and Lonely Islands, I'm on a boat, is doing. It's making fun of the really extravagant, elaborate songs that were all like about being on boats and yachts and all of that.
With women and money.
Exactly, and all of that.
Alcohol,
Yeah, massive gold chains and So I love that there's elements in there of taking the mick out of that ridiculousness.
That might be why Chan was in a fur coat on a horse.
Yes! That's so... And then Seungmin had a miniature horse next to him in the house. Yes, I love how they just do it for a split second, so you literally go, what the fuck?
I wonder whether though this was a bit of them blending tradition and modern,
Yeah.
because we had the archers on the top of the like old palace, and then a motorbike. Phoenix on a motorbike, and it was like, what are we? Because I said, like, are we mixing?
Yeah. Is that almost like a bit of a metaphor for the old and the new? Like, make way for the new, but we don't forget our roots, our heritage, our culture.
We're making old hip hop new.
Yeah.
Or again, like you say, Korean culture. We're making our music, but we're bringing in our
Haven't
cultural.
forgotten our roots. Yeah.
I do have some concerns though with this song. I will say, if I've got my headphones in, okay, and I'm walking to work. Don't know why I did that.
Are you going to resist the urge to make a waka waka?
No, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Anyway. But I'm more concerned
I mean, like, you walking along going like...
about falling over and hurting myself, because when it gets to some kicky choreo,
right.
I might try and do a little...
I can't... Yeah, that's on you. No one else can help you with that.
Because I have to hold it in for... You know in S-Class, when they do the bit... God, I've got this song in my head. You know, they do the bit and it sounds like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and they do some leg kicks in that bit, and I always want to just start kicking my legs randomly.
Wow. Wish you luck.
Yeah. If I've got black eye on the next few videos, you know what happened.
Well, you won't have it. You'll have a fucking emoji over your face, because that's what you do.
It's true. Okay.
But yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. We didn't talk about Hyunjin.
Oh, damn.
Lip ring Hyunjin.
And, was his hair long? I feel like it was long.
Yeah.
Back in a ponytail at some point? A low ponytail? Because also, I remember thinking about people's hair, and Han had, like, some...
A braid.
Yeah. Something, yeah.
Do you remember?
So I was like, what's going on with people's hair? Interesting.
That might be. Do you remember in the early 90s? I say, do you remember? We weren't even born. But Of
course not.
I've heard back in the early 90s.
From a time machine.
Yeah. That, do you remember the rat's tails?
The historians. That's what it made me think of. I was like, why has Han got these things? And so, yeah, obviously there were guys who, you know, longer hair and ponytails back then as well.
No, but they had like the small, they'd like shaved parts of the head and then that small rat's tail.
Yeah.
I remember
but I think Hyunjin just had a
New Kids on the Block doing it once.
Yeah.
No, but I liked Hyunjin when they were doing that choreo bit towards the end, and it was switching between the black and the white outfits.
Yeah.
And Hyunjin's was at the front, looking particularly delicious.
It's all just a blur now, if I'm honest. It's like PTSD.
I feel like that's what we're going to be rewatching when we have our dinner.
Yeah. Well, and also that happens when it's like there's so much going on and the scenes change quickly. You want another watch.
Yeah.
And that's why we sort of first started doing 0.25 speeds, isn't it? Because we really wanted to absorb stuff. So yeah, we'll give it another watch later.
Yeah.
That's good.
Especially, I don't feel like I appreciated anyone's vocal in particular, rap or singing. But then I wonder whether this song wasn't about showing off that.
No, I don't think it. Although the bit that you did say when it took a different direction was nice, because I think that was Sungmin and IN sort of using more of their falsetto slightly higher, which was nice. So then there were vocals in it, but I don't think it was a song that was, about all the vocals. But it was cool. Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was an experience.
Stray Kids MVs always are. So that was our reaction to Stray Kids Walkin On Water.
Walkin On Water.
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 So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.